every Black Friday, every holiday, every whatever, we are going to have two offers. What are we going to sell our current customers, and what are we going to sell our prospects?
Every time you see something not working exactly as you expect it to do, you automatically assume you're doing something wrong.
You cannot underestimate the value of your customer base.
Hey everyone, and thanks for joining us on another episode of E-commerce Uncensored. This is episode number 195. My name's Kevin Manel, and I'm here with
Jason Caruso.
Feeling a little bit out of practice, Jason, after not being at this for a few weeks. I kind of had to think of how the intro went. I think I nailed it though, like usual.
Yeah. Not only that, man. Like we're coming up on another benchmark, another 200, right?
Oh yeah,
episodes.
Is that wait? What day is it? Yeah, we're not gonna quite make it. It'll probably be like the first episode of the year, I guess. Will be like episode number 200. So that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Today we're gonna talk about something pretty interesting, and that's it's interesting how you could be doing this for a really long time, and sometimes just it complicated so much that you just miss the simple things.
Yeah.
And we like talking about the good, the bad, the ugly in this podcast as it relates to our experiences. And we're going to talk about something that is so kind of easy and so obvious that it's very easy to miss. And we're going to talk a little bit about what we did for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and something that basically really it's just like it was just insane how easy it was and how much money it made us. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
We do talk a lot about successes, and I think sometimes this is part of it too. I don't want to say it's a failure. It's just like one of those things where like we kind of was like an oversight that we didn't quite see it until kind of like towards the last minute, right?
Yeah, this year has been different for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We've been seeing, well, actually, before we get into this, Kevin, because we're going to get into this, let's talk about our favorite
e-commerce marketing platform.
They do everything. They do SMS, they do email marketing, and that's obviously Klaviyo. And one of the reasons that we love Klaviyo is just the data that they give you. I say it a lot, but without data, you can't make any decisions. And the more you know about what the hell is going on, the better chance you have of, making money and being successful.
Yeah, and speaking of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it's really was, the key to our success for the most part. And, I went away for 2 weeks, and I was able to do so much, like even before I left. Like I scheduled out the entire week of Black Friday before we even left for one of our clients. And it made it super easy. And, I was able to really just get everything set up for myself. That I didn't really have to worry about it too much, which was really cool. And then I just set up again Cyber Week, which is the same thing. So it's got all these powerful, functionality things it's got right inside there. So it's also got this new feature that's coming, or not a new feature. I don't want to say a new feature, but a new report that it is going to show you some Black Friday, Cyber Monday information
that you can like measure your business, right? Or compare your business.
Yeah. They have a whole section on their website under the resources. If you go to ecommerceuncensored.com, no,
you got to go to klaviyo.com/uncensored.
Yeah. And then in the navigation, you go to resources, and they have benchmark reports, and they've had it up to date for like all the stuff going on with coronavirus. So you can measure yourself against similar businesses, which is really cool. And they're going to have that soon for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Yeah. So go check those guys out. We love them. Hopefully they love us. And Facebook ads, man. I mean, it's funny because we always come back to Facebook ads, and we were getting some good returns, and we're even learning things about Facebook ads, and things are changing, and with the election and so much going on. But if you need help with your Facebook ads, go to ecommerceuncensored.com/truth. That's my Facebook course, The Truth About Facebook Ads. And a lot of people are getting some awesome results from that course specifically. So you got to check it out. Now, Kevin, back to the topic at hand.
Post Black Friday, Cyber Monday conversation.
Yes. So I don't know that this is necessarily a trend going forward. We don't know because of all the chaos that was going on in 2020. But all of our clients, including ourselves, um, we were seeing that Black Friday and Cyber Monday, they were stretching out a little bit in terms of when we were making the money. Last year, there was no doubt that from Black Friday to Cyber Monday was the biggest 4-day stretch. I mean, Black Friday was gigantic. Cyber Monday was gigantic. Saturday and Sunday were gigantic. But because everybody has been starting their Black Friday, Cyber Monday early, they're calling it holiday offers or whatever the hell they're calling it. The revenue has been kind of like happening over a longer period of time. Would you agree with that, Kev?
Yeah, I mean, we had conversations. I don't know if we mentioned it on our podcast. We had conversations with clients like, when are we starting? There's so many different variables happening right now. It's such a messed up year of, ship timing, and, are people scared to spend money, but are people actually spending money because of the fact that all this shit is going down, like to self-soothe themselves, as opposed to other years where it's a gift-giving holiday and everybody's buying for their, family members or whatever. But in reality, people are just buying for themselves in a lot of cases.
Yeah, I mean, we've Kev, this podcast, I don't think we give it enough credit because it's done a lot for us. Outside of us meeting some awesome people that we currently work with, like Jared with the Journal, and Kim and Scott from Rever, and some of these guys that we work with a lot. Um, Aside from that, like it's actually, we've actually connected with other people in the industry that we wouldn't have ordinarily done. The Ryan McKenzie's come to mind. The yeah, I mean, who else have we had on here?
Molly Pittman and Ezra
Molly Pittman,
Firestone.
Ezra Firestone. Like, we tap into these guys when shit is happening in our business. For example, before the election, Facebook just took a crap for us. I reached out to Ryan McKenzie, who, you guys have heard on this podcast, who's, is one of the owners of True Earth. And he says, dude, yeah, it's happening to me, man, too. So like, he's like, we just got to get through it, So I often tap into people that we've met through this podcast. And a lot of people were seeing the same thing. Is the moral of that story, is that they're seeing that things were stretching out over time, and it was getting some people nervous. To be honest with you, for me, it was getting me nervous because we weren't having that big giant day. So yeah, we were having very good days, right?
And I think it's opened my eyes for sure. It's a really good point that you're making, because for a long time, we worked in such a bubble amongst ourselves. And every time you see something not working exactly as you expect it to do, you automatically like assume you're doing something wrong. But when you have these resources that we've been able to tap into, you can kind of see that, this is industry wide. This is just the way it is. This is what happens in certain times like this.
Yeah, because you have a hard time believing that Facebook ads just stop working. And, the first thing you do is like, okay, like everything I'm doing is wrong now. Let me change it. Meanwhile, it's what's got you there, And one thing that I've learned specifically this year is that you cannot underestimate the value of your customer base, your current buyers, right? Like across the board, Kev, our customers in all the industries that we're in with our clients and with ourselves did really well with their customers, their current customers. Right?
Yeah, and we talk all the time about, cost of acquisition and, not necessarily being profitable on the front end. And like times like this, when you have some uncertainty, that's when you can have that, customer acquisition pay you back, because they're going to be your number one source of a profit at that point, because you've already paid for them. And now's the time to take advantage of all that, investment that you've made to acquire them, because they've already, taken that step and they trust you.
And not only that, like we're always talking about how the golden goose is selling to cold audiences or cold traffic, right? That is the golden goose. In our business, right? Like we don't have really repeat customers. We have annual subscribers, we have lifetime members. And what we've always done was we have a big list. We have almost 70,000 people on our list. So like we've always just tried to get new subscribers, new annual subscribers, new lifetime subscribers. And it was going fine. I mean, we were doing good numbers every single day. And I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Somebody might have upgraded their account or something that just triggered this in my head. But I said to myself, like, I was like, oh my God, like, why don't I send an email to our current customer base asking them to upgrade to a lifetime subscription? And not only will they get a $97, or they not only get a credit for their annual subscription, they will also save on the lifetime subscription because we have a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale or offer going on. And I thought we would do all right. I thought it'd be okay. Kevin, I don't know if you know that, but we got 300 orders on Monday.
Wow. Yeah, that was insane.
$41,000. We broke a record for one day.
It's amazing too, because there had to be something that we were missing, I think, during this whole process, because you pretty much figured it out. But we ran the same exact offer that we ran for was it Labor Day?
Labor Day, yeah.
And we were like, okay, this thing's gonna explode if we do this on Black Friday.
Labor Day, we had Labor Day, we had a record then. It was 35,000.
Right. But we were expecting just to be able to use that offer to bring in new people, and it would be a no-brainer. And it turned out we were like, I mean, we were doing fine. I mean, we were doing okay. And the sales definitely were spread out more than they were. But for
this
Labor Day.
This almost doubled our sales.
Yeah. Yeah. And the point I think that we're getting at is that you can't neglect your existing customers.
And if you don't have anything to sell them, be creative, because they are the ones. And by the way, that one day did not double. I don't know why I thought that we made much more money for the week, but get creative. I mean, that was something that, I know I did it and I'm talking about it, but it was something that I just got creative, and it was simple. It was like the simplest thing. I just wrote a little email with like a couple of lines. It wasn't even graphical. It was like a text-based email. And I just said, hey guys, we're having a Cyber Monday offer for our new subscribers. If you'd like to take advantage of this, here's a code for credit towards your annual subscription. And now you can upgrade. And we got it was 290 something orders.
Yeah. Insane. I mean, and to that point is like, for your existing customers that have, gotten your emails in the past and have trusted you to give you their credit card information to buy your products, it's like, you don't have to do too much. If you put something real appealing like that in front of them, they're going to buy from you.
Right. And the thing is like, you've already paid to acquire them. What you were getting at earlier is that you've paid to get those people on your list already. They purchased, right? They're already in your numbers, right? They're already accounted for. So that's just all free money. Yeah. I mean, I probably could have done more. I probably could have thrown in some other things, but as a lifetime member, they get everything for free. So maybe I couldn't. But the point was that this was like on a limb, dude. I sent this out at 1:00 Monday afternoon. And from 1:00 till about, I don't know, the next day or whatever it was, or that night, we got like 200. I believe we already had, like, I don't know, 10 or 15 orders. So maybe we did like 285 orders from that time on.
Yeah.
It was huge.
How many emails did you send? I didn't look. Did you send more than
2.
one?
I sent one at 1, and I sent one at 7:00 saying it's ending soon.
Yeah, that's great.
And that's it.
And that's a strategy that lives on too, now that we've done that, right? I mean, the same thing goes for one of our clients who they have one big product. We talk about it as Revar. They have one, like, how do I call it? It's like their umbrella product or main product. And they've been developing these other products, retail and like hair clips and hair care accessories and things like that. And we were very successful sending to them. They were buying other things as well. And that's the key to this thing. And you have to bring a customer in at the least amount you can and then sell them other shit. That's the key to this whole
That is the whole thing.
process.
I mean, you can basically start any business using that method. You can get people on the email list, sell them stuff on the email list, and then keep selling the people who buy from you. Because, that's one thing we talk about with the journal. Like, I think Jared even saw it. He's like, man, I just can't believe how easy that was. Like, there was no effort. And now imagine if you had multiple products, right? You sell to the people who already love you. It's like, it's the cheapest and it's the easiest.
And to your point about being creative, we've been for the longest time trying to go to the next level with the journal. It's just like having another product has been a little bit difficult to develop. But you basically sold them the same thing they already bought, just twisted a little bit.
Just twisted a little bit, and they had
little added extra value.
Right? Little added extra value, and it was huge. So I mean, that's a lesson that is so easy to follow, and from now on, I don't care what we're doing for who we're doing it. Every Black Friday, every holiday, every whatever, we are going to have two offers. What are we going to sell our current customers, and what are we going to sell our prospects? And we're going to look at these two groups as both being quote unquote cash cows, right? Because they both have potential, and I would dare to say that the customers have much higher potential because they already buy from you.
Yeah, I mean, new customers always great. It's always nice to see those new customers rolling in consistently, of course. But don't forget about those customers who are just kind of waiting almost. Like we were excluding customers from all of our emails.
We were excluding customers. And the interesting part about this is that, everybody thinks about scaling their business, bringing in new customers, dude, but you can scale by selling your current customers. And that's scale. I mean, that's doing the same thing, only much cheaper.
Right.
So it's a lesson, Kevin. It's a big time lesson that even guys like us who have been doing this for a long time sometimes forget. Like, keep tapping that well, man. Stop, making it complicated. We make everything so complicated by trying to be slick or trying to be like persuasive when basically I sent an email that had 2 lines in it with like a link. Seriously, that's all it was.
The light bulb just went off all of a sudden for you.
Dude, it was crazy. And I was I was just like, hey, let me give this a shot and see what happens.
Yeah. What the hell?
And then we broke a record, which was amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
That was
great
awesome.
Idea.
It was a good idea, man. I will take credit for that, but I wish that there was more in the strategy so I could feel a little bit better about it. Like I was just like sitting here,
some
like
kind of genius thing that came
out.
Yeah,
I had all these like cocktails going. I was like mixing them all up, and I came up with this. It wasn't like that. It was just like why not just try this to like. It was really because it was at the end of Black Friday, right? It was Cyber Monday, and it was like things were kind of like teetering out, right? Like people were just. It was like I just felt like things were kind of slowing down. I said, "Oh shit, what can I do?" And that's kind of
one last spike.
So one last spike happened to be the biggest.
Well, you got a trip to go on. You're going to Scottsdale, playing some golf. So yeah, you're going on a trip, golf trip to Scottsdale. That's exciting. Enjoy that.
Thank you. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm slightly concerned. I will tell you why. There's not a lot of time in between now and Christmas. I can really screw up everybody's plans if I get COVID.
I noticed that today. I don't know who you were talking to, but you were saying something about going away right before Christmas like that. I can't. Oh, you were talking to Henry.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned about COVID at all. But if something does happen, I just screwed up Christmas for everybody in the family because everybody who lives here can't do anything.
And you'll be outside playing golf. Just be safe.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just the travel, I think, is more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to be a good time, though.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited.
All right, before we go, you guys got to go sign up for Klaviyo. Again, I say it every time, like to do the things we talk about, you need a platform like Klaviyo to do all these things. And you got to have the data to read. I think that's a big part of what makes the decisions that Jason makes when he's doing these kinds of things. So you got to go to klaviyo.com ecommerce.com/uncensored to sign up. They have a free account there. So there's no reason not to go over there and switch
try
or
'em.
starting up, whatever you're doing, get over there and do it. Then you got to sign up for
the course, the Facebook course, the truth about Facebook ads. I'm a little off, Kev. I mean, there's like a lot going on.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
Facebook, you gotta look, man. This thing has changed people's what's the word? Success on Facebook. I'm getting emails from people saying how this has helped them and how different it is. I mean, we have what's her name? What's her name, Kev? From the real
Amanda.
Amanda. She's still doing the course.
Yeah.
She's like she's tagging us on Instagram. So you got to check it out. The truth about Facebook ads.
We got to check in with that guy you spoke to last week too. See how he's doing. I mean, that's also part of the course is that you get these two.
Oh, you get 30-minute calls with us. Forgot about that, Kev. 30-minute calls. Yes.
ecommerceuncensored.com/truth.
And that's it.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been episode 195. As always, you can check us out at ecommerceuncensored.com, and we'll talk to you guys real soon.
Later.